Good morning, high school baseball fans. Let's get a little bit more volume here for you guys.
Poke your head on in there.
Here we go. So, good morning, high school baseball fans, and welcome back to Bishop, Texas. Final day of the Bishop Invitational, and we've got three ball games for you guys. This first game between the Veterans Memorial Eagles and the Tuloso-Midway Warriors. And the coaches, as you can see, are at home plate meeting with the umpires. So let's go ahead and get you some starting lineup for these two teams. And we're going to start with what we assume is the visiting team, the Veterans Memorial Eagles. Leading things off for the Eagles, first baseman, number 13, Dalen Pena. Batting second, the shortstop, number 2, Jake Robbie. Batting third will be the right fielder, number 7, Xavier Perez. Batting in the cleanup spot is going to be the second baseman, Jake Martinez, wearing number 1. Batting fifth, third baseman, number 6, Tanner Johnson. In the 6-hole and on the mound today for the Eagles, number 3, Carter Centerfit. Batting seventh, the catcher, number 14, Aiden Scott. Batting eighth, center fielder, number 11, Nick Reyes. And batting ninth for the Eagles, the designated hitter, number 4, Bubby Campbell. Campbell will be batting for the left fielder, number 12, Luke Moya. And the home team, and actually we are wrong. So that the Eagles are the home team. So got it wrong this time. So the Eagles are the home team. And we'll make some corrections here to our just a second. Let's get that corrected real quick for you guys so there's no confusion. Get that in there, and then I can get you the starting lineups for. There we go. Got that corrected on the virtual scoreboard. So the Eagles will take the field, and let's see here. And just a second and make some adjustments here for you guys. There we go. I was trying to get us all corrected here. And let's go ahead and get you the starting lineup for the Tuloso-Midway Warriors. For the Warriors, leading things off is going to be number 2, the shortstop, George Garza. Batting second will be the left fielder, number 13, Hunter Swearingen. Batting third, first baseman, number 11, Camden Rosapal. In the cleanup spot is number 8, Albert Puente. Puente playing third base. Batting fifth, the designated hitter, number 22, Christian Benavides. Benavides will bat for the center fielder, number 9, Tyler Battersby. Batting sixth, the catcher, number 19, Johnny Herrera on the mound. And batting seventh is number 18, Mark Chapa. Batting eighth for the Warriors, number 17, Jacob Getzelman. And batting ninth for Tuloso-Midway, number 12, Luis Rios. So, center fit on the mound, Aiden Scott. Behind the dish, in the outfield from left to right for the Eagles, Moya, Reyes, and Perez. And in the infield, Pena at first, Martinez at second, Robbie is the shortstop, Johnson at third. So we got the defensive alignment for you, and here we go. Game 1 of 3 that we'll have for you here from the home of the Bishop Badgers. The Badgers and the Gregory Portland Wildcats will close out the tournament play. And here we go. First pitch is a ball that misses away. And we are underway. I don't know if it's time limit, but the official start time in this ball game was 11:28, just in case. And that 1-0 pitch missing as well, so 2-0. Center fit, the senior right-hander, Deals in. There's a strike. So 2-1. Pitch misses low and outside. 3-1 the count. And the 3-1 pitch is going to miss low for ball 4. So a leadoff walk to Garza. He'll head to first base. It's going to bring up the left fielder, number 13, Hunter Swearingen. Garza leads off first, and now center fit wants to talk things over with Scott. For Carter, I believe this is his first start of the season. Played a lot of center field for the Eagles. I imagine that is where he will find a home this season. Now it looks like first baseman De La Peña calling Scott back. They're going to have a little conference on the mound. While we have a break in the action, just give you the schedule for the day. So we've got this game going on between the Eagles and the Warriors, and a 2 p.m. scheduled first pitch for the King Mustangs and the Robstown Cotton Pickers. And then we'll close out play here at Bishop with the Bishop Badgers and the Gregory Portland Wildcats. That one is scheduled for 4:30. Here we go back to the action, and center fit with a pickoff move to first base. Not in time. Garza back in safely. Center fit leaning in for the sign. Another throw down to first base. Swearingen the batter. Rosapal on deck. Puente in the hole. Center fit gives a look over to first base. Comes set. Showing bunt now. And bunts it foul. Another throw down to first base. Keeping Garza on his toes over there. Oh and 1 to count. And center field's going to miss outside. Ball and a strike. That pitch in the dirt. Good job right there by Scott. Keep that ball in front. Keep Garza at first base. So 2 balls and 1 strike. And that 2-1 pitch going to miss up. 3-1 the count. Another conference on the mound coming up. Warriors with a big win yesterday over the King Mustangs. See if I can find you some season records for these two teams as that pitch is fouled back. Going to be a full count on Swearingen. And ball 4 right there. So back-to-back walks. Runners at first and second. Still nobody out for Camden Rosapal, first baseman for the Warriors. Comes 0-1 pitch. That one's going to be grounded towards first baseman Pena. Pena fields, and he will tag Rosapal. And may have missed the tag there, but makes the throw over to Martinez, and they will get Rosapal for out number 1. But the young man does get both runners into scoring position here for the cleanup man, Puente. 3-4 on the put out there. First pitch on the way, foul back, out of play. 0-1. And that pitch is going to be driven into center field, going to get down in front of Reyes. 1 run will score as Garza comes in to score for the Warriors. So the Warriors with a 1-0 lead. Little RBI single right there for Puente. Swearingen to third base, so runners at the corners with 1 out for the designated hitter, Christian Benavides. Pitch on the way, misses in the dirt for ball 1. And here comes the 1-0 pitch, misses low and outside for ball 2. 2-0 the count. Puente at first, Swearingen at third. 1 down, top of the first. 2-0 pitch, in there for a strike. Here comes the pitch, and that one is fouled back. 2-2. Apologize, having a little bit of issues with the virtual scoreboard here, so we may at some point do away with the scoreboard altogether, the virtual scoreboard, and I'll just keep you guys posted on the score and the count. Pitch on the way, grounded softly to the third baseman, Johnson, and Johnson over to second for one and over to first in time to complete the double play. 5-4-3 on the double play, and the Eagles get out of the inning, allowing only one run. And the Eagles come into bat when we come back. You're listening to Blast Vision live from the Bishop Invitational.
With the sun staying out later and the weather getting warmer, get out and grill. Staple Street Meat Market has the best selection of fresh quality meats for your next barbecue. Their Angus beef fajitas, Angus hamburger patties, and fresh cut chicken have no added preservative or chemicals. Also, like us on Facebook at Alameda Meats and never miss our weekly specials. Staple Street Meat Market, located at 7626 South Staple Street, number 111 in Kings Crossing. Call us at 361-992-3474. Staple Street Meat Market, proud supporters of South Texas baseball.
Rick Sines with Z-Bart of Corpus Christi is a proud supporter of South Texas athletics. Stop by their location at 4535 Everhart for auto alarms, window tint, diamond gloss, auto detailing, rhino linings, and more. Call 361-985-9274 for more information or to make an appointment. Z-Bart, it's us or rust.
Looking to expand your customer base? Hit a home run and advertise right here on Blast Vision. For more information, contact Jake Vasquez at 361-434-0705. That's 361-434-0705. Join us and show your support for South Texas athletics.
Welcome back to the Staple Street Meat Market broadcast booth. We're going to try and just keep you posted with the score right there on the virtual scoreboard. See if we can at least have the score up there for you. I'll keep you guys updated with the count. And that way at least we'll have the score up there. So we're headed to the bottom of the first inning, and the Eagles, top of the order, due up, will be Peña, Robbie, and Perez. For the Warriors, one run on one hit. One man left on base in the top of the first. So 1-0 Warrior lead. And the first pitch to Peña in there for a strike. Dalen, I believe, his first time he's in the leadoff spot for the Eagles, and he takes ball one low and outside. On the mound, Mark Chapa. Pitch on the way, misses up for ball two. So for the Warriors in the outfield, left to right, Swearingen, Battersby, and Getzelman. In the infield, Rosapal at first, Rios at second, Garza the shortstop, Puente at third, and behind the plate, Herrera. That pitch going to miss outside as well. 3-1 the count on the leadoff man, Dalen Peña. That pitch catching the outside corner for a strike. Home plate umpire with a little bit of a delayed call. That pitch is going to be lifted on the right side into shallow right field. Going to get down in front of Getzelman. Rios, the second baseman, made a try for it as well, but kind of drops between the two fielders right there. And it's going to be a leadoff single for Pena. Jake Robbie to the plate. That hit right there looks like a line shot in the scorebook. And Pena will take it, and he's going to take off for second. Swing and a foul. Ball fouled straight back. A 1 pitch, misses up. Ball and a strike. Jake Vasquez with the call today. In fact, I'll have all 3 games for you. Pena with a pretty good little lead over there at first base, kind of bouncing around. Chapa gives him a look, comes set. Here comes the pitch. That one in the dirt. And no chance right there for Herrera to make a throw. Pena at second base. 2-1 to count. And that right there has been the Eagles' MO for a good while. They will run. Foul back. Two and two the count. Nobody out here in the bottom of the first. 1-0 Warrior lead. Chapa with a peek over at Pena. And that pitch is going to be grounded right side and through. Rios with the diving effort, but can't make the grab. Getzelman was there, and he gets it in quickly. So Pena will have to stay put at third base, but runners at the corners, nobody out. Here in the bottom of the first, Xavier Bettis to the plate. So a couple of singles to start the inning for the Eagles, and they are in business. Pitch on the way. That one is going to be lifted into right field, not deep. Getzelman is there, going to make the grab. Tagging is Pena. He will score, and we're all tied up. 1 run apiece. Sac fly and an RBI for Bettis. It's going to bring up Martinez. Robbie did not advance, so he is at first base. First pitch to Martinez, misses up. Pickoff move to first, not in time. Pitch on the way and misses low. 2-0. There's a strike. Got to wait. Got to give that home plate umpire a chance. A little bit of a delay on the motion anyway. And there's strike on the outer half. 2-2 the count on Jake Martinez, second baseman for the Eagles. Robbie, the runner at first base. Chapa gives him a look. Comes set. Just above the belt. Here comes the pitch. Breaking pitch, and actually gets a piece of Martinez on the helmet. And so that will put runners at first and second with one out for Johnson. Conference on the mound. Looks like Coach Akers. While we got a break, and that is Coach Akers. While we got a break in the action, I want to say thank you to the all the local coaches. We got a lot of positive feedback this weekend, and these guys have always been good to us. But I do want to say thank you to them. They super helpful with whatever we need. So we appreciate these local coaches. I don't think I've met a local coach that that wasn't good to us. That that wasn't a good dude either. Showing bunt is Johnson, and pulls the bat back, takes ball one. And our score right now is we're tied at 1. Pitch on the way, and that one is going to be lifted into right field high, not deep, fighting the wind out there, and Getzelman has problems. That one's going to drop, and the runners, Robbie and Martinez really kind of waiting to see what was going to happen out there, as it looked like, Getzelman might have had a beat on it for a while and then got caught up in the wind, and it's going to drop for a base hit. That'll load him up for the pitcher, Carter Centerfit. And we've seen that happen here at this ballpark so far, pretty much all weekend long. The wind here is that first pitch misses low for ball one. 1 ball, no strikes. The wind really blows here. Pitch on the way, misses up and in, 2-0. For the most part, blows straight out. But, man, when you hit a high pop fly like that, if it gets caught up in the wind, really, really gives these outfielders fits out there. You saw that right there with Getzelman. Strike on the outer half, and the 2-1 misses low. 3-1 the count here on center fit. Carter with the chance right here to help himself out. Bases full of Eagles. Here comes the pitch, and it's going to miss low. Bases loaded walk, and Robbie will come in to score, and it is 2-1 Eagles. And I think I am going to just do away with the virtual scoreboard altogether, as it is giving me fits. Don't seem to get a very good signal out here, and that's kind of happened to us all weekend too. So probably going to take that scoreboard off. It is a 2-1 Vets lead. Bases still loaded, and the first pitch to the catcher, Aiden Scott, is in there for a strike. So I apologize about the scoreboard. That pitch, a wild pitch, and it's going to make it all the way to the backstop. In to score is Martinez. Johnson to third, center fit to second. Pitch on the way, and that one's fouled off. One, two, swung on and missed. Scott will go down swinging for out number 2. Center fielder Nick Reyes to the plate. Ground ball. Rios, the second baseman, fields and fires over to first in time. And that will do it here in the bottom of the first inning for the Eagles. But they do take the lead, scoring 3 runs on 3 hits. There were no errors and 2 men left on base. So after 1 inning of play, our score 3-1 Eagles. We're heading to the top of the second when we come back. Blast Vision Live from the Bishop Invitational.
With the sun staying out later and the weather getting warmer, get out and grill. Stable Street Meat Market has the best selection of fresh quality meats for your next barbecue. Their Angus beef fajitas, Angus hamburger patties, and fresh cut chicken have no added preservative or chemicals. Also, like us on Facebook at Alameda Meats and never miss our weekly specials. Stable Street Meat Market, located at 7626 South Staple Street, number 111 in Kings Crossing. Call us at 361-992-3474. Staple Street Meat Market, proud supporters of South Texas baseball.
Rick Sines with Z-Bart of Corpus Christi is a proud supporter of South Texas athletics. Stop by their location at 4535 Everhart for auto alarms, window tint, diamond gloss, auto detailing, rhino linings, and more. Call 361-985-9274 for more information or to make an appointment. Z-Bart, it's us or rust. 361hsblast.com, your newest source for Coastal Bend 5A baseball and football news. Matt Rogers, Jake Vasquez, George Vondercheck, Stu Duncan, and Pete Garcia, positively spotlighting student athletes, coaches, programs, and schools through insightful features, video, game stories, stats, fan polls, schedules, rosters, and so much more. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. 361hsblast.com. Come check us out. Welcome back to the Staple Street Meat Market broadcast booth as we get underway here in the top of the second inning. Eagles with a 3-1 lead, and that pitch missing up and in almost gets a piece of Herrera. First pitch was fouled off, so a ball and a strike on the catcher for the Warriors, number 19, Johnny Herrera. Center fit on the mound for the Eagles. 1-1 pitch. Here it comes, and that one's going to miss low and outside for ball 2. So 2-1 the count. Did away with the virtual scoreboard, as you can probably see. And I'll keep you guys updated with the score, I promise. You'll know the count. And have to go old school style. Pitch on the way, and that one is popped up right side. Who's going to get it? It's going to be Bettis, the right fielder. 1 down. To the plate for Tuloso-Midway, the pitcher, number 18, Mark Chapa. Center fit from the windup, delivers the first pitch high for ball 1. I got a message, let's see, from YouTube, as that one's in there for a strike, that for some reason the chat, there's an issue with the chat, I guess, on YouTube. So right now the chat is not available, so apologize about that as well. Not too sure what's going on there with YouTube. So kind of a bummer. I appreciate and actually look forward to interacting with you guys on the chat. 1-1 pitch fouled off. 1-2 the count. Maybe we'll get that back soon. The message I got says they're trying to reconnect. One-two pitch. Misses low and outside. 2-2 the count. Centerfit, we believe that this is Centerfit's first chance on the mound for the Eagles this season. 2-2 pitch is going to be grounded softly to Johnson at third. Throw over to first base, a bit high, but Benya comes down with it. And there are two away. Right fielder Jacob Getzelman, the next batter, and the pitch from Centerfit misses for ball one. One-zero, just a bit high. 2-0. And that 2-0 pitch low and outside for ball three. So 3-0 the count on Getzelman. 2 out, bases empty here in the bottom of the second. Eagles with a 3-1 lead. Three-zero pitch. Catches the outside corner for a strike. And there's a strike as well. Looks like we got the chat back, and it looks like you guys have been busy on the chat, so I'll get to that here in a second. As that one is going to be popped up third base side, and foul ball as no one was able to get to it in time. So we'll do it again at 3-2. 2 outs here, top of the second. Our score 3-1 Eagles. Pitch on the way, and it's in there for strike three. So the Warriors go in order here in the top of the second inning. No runs, hits, or errors. No one left on base. Due up for the Eagles, 9-1-2, Campbell, Benya, and Robbie. When we come back, you're listening to Blast Vision Live from the Bishop Invitational.
With the sun staying out later and the weather getting warmer, get out and grill. Stable Street Meat Market has the best selection of fresh quality meats for your next barbecue. Their Angus beef fajitas, Angus hamburger patties, and fresh cut chicken have no added preservative or chemicals. Also, like us on Facebook at Alameda Meats and never miss our weekly specials. Staple Street Meat Market, located at 7626 South Staple Street, number 111 in Kings Crossing. Call us at 361-992-3474. Staple Street Meat Market, proud supporters of South Texas baseball.
Rick Sines with Z-Bart of Corpus Christi is a proud supporter of South Texas athletics. Stop by their location at 4535 Everhart for auto alarms, window tint, diamond gloss, auto detailing, rhino linings, and more. Call 361-985-9274 for more information or to make an appointment. Z-Bart, it's us or rust. Welcome back to the Staple Street Meat Market broadcast booth. Jake Vasquez with the call. Bottom of the second inning we go. Eagles with a 3-1 lead. They'll send up Campbell, Benya, and Robbie, 9-1 and 2. First pitch from Chapa misses up and in. 1 ball, no strikes. To the designated hitter, number 4, Bubby Campbell, just a sophomore. And there's a strike. 1-1. Campbell bats for the left fielder, Luke Moya. Pitch on the way, ground ball, left side, backhanded by Garza. Throw over to first base, not in time. So an infield single for Campbell. A good hit right there. Good effort as well by Garza with the backhand. Just couldn't get enough on the throw to beat Campbell to first base. So that'll flip the order. Leadoff man Dalen Benya to the plate. Matt Waters had a question on the chat asking if there is somewhere to listen to the audio stream games from earlier in the tournament. And yes, actually there is, as that pitch is in there for a strike. Benya in his first at bat popped one up into right field, kind of into little Bermuda Triangle right there as it fell between 3 defenders. Runner on the move to second base, throw down, and it's no good, and into center field. Now headed for third is Campbell. Here comes the throw, and it is not in time. So, again, you see that aggressive base running by the Eagles, and they have been that kind of team for a long time. That is just a Lee Yeager way of doing things. Very, very aggressive on the base paths. They are going to run until you make them stop. Pitch on the way, fouled off, and I believe the count is 2-1. That pitch misses up. I believe the count was 2-2, so it's a full count now. 3-2 count. Pitch on the way, fouled off. We'll do it again at 3-2. So the audio streams, the games that were strictly audio, they have not been uploaded yet. So we'll do that this weekend, probably on Sunday. We'll get those uploaded for you, and you can actually find them right there on the MixLR app on our page. As that ball misses high for ball 4. So runners at the corners here for Jake Robbie. So once those are uploaded, you'll be able to go to the, I believe it's called the show reel. And that might be it for Chapa. As it looks like we're going to have a pitching change. Looks like the new pitcher is going to be number 3. We'll get you a name here in just a second. Number 3, and that is Antonio Hinojosa. So Hinojosa will come in to pitch. And we're going to have some defensive changes as well. Let's see. Really hard to see the numbers on the jerseys for the Warriors. They've got those gold jerseys with white lettering, and I cannot see in the outfield. I know they made a change in right field, and that may be honestly, I'm not going to guess. We'll see when they come up to bat. I can't see the young man's number. Even with the binoculars, I'm having issues seeing that white number on that light gold jersey. So we did have at least one defensive change. We'll try and get that to you when we can. The left-hander Hinojosa, pickoff move to first base, not in time. First pitch to Jake Robbie in there for a strike. And the 0-1 pitch missing up. Ball and a strike. Checking the infield just to make sure. Yeah, I believe the only change was out in right field, and we'll try and get that change for you here when we can. That 1-1 pitch is going to miss up for ball 2, 2 balls and a strike. Might be a number 1 out there. Garcia. Pitch is going to be lifted on the right side, and it looks like Rosapal is going to make the grab, and he does for out number 1. So 1 down, runners at the corners. The batter is Xavier Bettis. We're in the bottom of the second inning. 3-1 Eagle lead over the Warriors. The Warriors actually struck first. Scored a run in the top of the first. Eagles answered with 3 in the bottom of the first. And that is where we stand, 3-1. 3-1. First pitch missing for ball 1. Hinojosa, the left-hander, and Peña on the move. No throw. Gonna let him have the bag. That pitch was low for ball 2. Second stolen base of the ball game for Peña. Pitch on the way, and that one misses for ball 3. So confirmation, a little assist here from Matt Rogers in the booth with me today, and it is Garcia in right field. Pitch on the way, and that one's going to be lifted into center field. Battersby coming in, and he's going to make the grab. Tagging is Campbell, and the throw is way offline. Finally, Rosapal able to corral it. So a sac fly for Bettis. I believe that is his second sac fly of the ball game. Let me double check that here. Let's look at the scorecard real quick. Yeah, it sure is. So Bettis with a couple of RBI here in this ball game. 4-1 Eagle lead. First pitch to Martinez misses up, ball 1. Peña had to stay put at second base. 1-0 pitch, foul back, 1-1. Martinez hit by a pitch in his first at bat, did come around to score. There goes Peña. Throw down to third base, and it is a wild throw into left field. So Peña will come in to score. And that's what the aggressiveness on the base pass does. It puts pressure on the defense. And that throw by Herrera, it was wide of third base. Puente could not get a handle on it. And Peña will come in to score. Pitch on the way, ground ball to the left side, fielded by the shortstop. Throw over to first base in time for out number 3. And we're going to take a quick commercial break. When we come back, we will be headed to the top of the third. 4-1 Eagle lead here in this ball game. You guys don't go anywhere. Blast Vision live from the Bishop Invitational.
With the sun staying out later and the weather getting warmer, get out and grill. Stable Street Meat Market has the best selection of fresh quality meats for your next barbecue. Their Angus beef fajitas, Angus hamburger patties, and fresh cut chicken have no added preservative or chemicals. Also, like us on Facebook at Alameda Meats and never miss our weekly specials. Staple Street Meat Market, located at 7626 South Staple Street, number 111 in Kings Crossing. Call us at 361-992-3474. Staple Street Meat Market, proud supporters of South Texas baseball.
Rick Sines with Z-Bart of Corpus Christi is a proud supporter of South Texas athletics. Stop by their location at 4535 Everhart for auto alarms, window tint, diamond gloss, auto detailing, rhino linings, and more. Call 361-985-9274 for more information or to make an appointment. Z-Bart, it's us or rust. Welcome back to the Staple Street Meat Market broadcast booth. Top of the third inning, 5-1 Eagle lead. And the Warriors coming to the plate. They'll send up 9-1 and 2, Rios, Garza, and Swearingen. Luis Rios, first pitch swinging. And the count 0-1. Say a shout out to Samantha Garza checking in on the chat. Pitch on the way, and it misses low for ball one. And Jacob, 21-29, with a question about Moody as the pitch misses outside, 2-1. And the Trojans were 4-1 in pool play. There were several teams, including the Moody Trojans, who opted out of playing on Saturday. It was optional. Pitch on the way, ground ball to the right side. Martinez, the second baseman, over to first in time. One down. Back to the top of the order with George Garza. Garza drew a walk, no official at bat in this ball game. So several teams, and I imagine for some of the 29 5A teams, they've got district games coming up early in the week. Like the Moody Trojans will be playing the Ray Texans on Monday. So I believe it was an issue with pitching, and they decided to not play here on Saturday. Also, in all likelihood, not wanting to play a district opponent, as that was pretty much all that was left. So not wanting to play a district opponent again, opted not to play on Saturday. Pitch on the way, and that one is going to be grounded to the left side, and a good, nice play by Robbie right there. Almost on the grass behind second base. Strong throw, and there are two away. So only 3 games today. And I believe the Badgers, as the first pitch to Swearingen misses outside, the Badgers were not even going to play today. But the Gregory Portland Wildcats were looking for another game. And so Coach Medina and the Badgers decided to go ahead and take on the Wildcats. Pitch missing inside for ball two rather. 2 balls, no strikes. Top of the third inning, 5-1 Eagles. 2 down, bases empty. Here comes the pitch, 2-0, and that one's going to be grounded to Robbie. Throw over to first is in time, and the Warriors go in order. No runs, hits, or errors. No one left on base, so we head to the bottom of the third when we come back. And actually, maybe we'll stay here so I can catch up on your questions on the chat. uh, let's see. And MHS 0407 kind of answering that question. And that's exactly right. Today's games are more of pickup games. And so the tournament was not. Actually, I believe that it was originally designed to be because they were going to have the 1 and 2 playing in the 4:30 game. But considering the circumstances and teams running out of pitching, they decided to make Saturday just that. It was going to be kind of a pickup game kind of thing, and so that is what happened. So thank you, MHS 0407, for jumping in there. Mr. Hagan checking in again. We appreciate you, sir. Listening in from Waco, cheering on the Eagles. And MHS 0407 also giving us an update on Cal Allen. So Cal Allen playing Sherryland Pioneer. And right now, Pioneer is up 8-3 on the Wildcats. So thank you for the score update. And, hey, I think we're caught up on the chat. So Sherryland Pioneer, team that went to the state tournament a couple of years ago. They were, and actually that year, that was 2019. Sherryland and Sherryland Pioneer playing each other for the regional championship. As the first pitch to Tanner Johnson misses low and outside for ball one. Johnson singled into right his first time up, and that pitch from Hinojosa misses outside, 2-0 the count. And a new update on that game, 9-3 Pioneer. Sounds like they must have a pretty good ball club once again. Pitch on the way, and that one is going to be popped up in shallow right field, and it looks like the second baseman, Rios, will make the grab, one away. Eagle pitcher Carter center fit to the plate. Carter, without an official at bat, drew a walk his first time up. Hinojosa from the windup. First pitch is up. 1 ball, no strikes. Following this ball game, we'll have the King Mustangs and the Robstown Cotton Pickers. 1-0 pitch, and that one is lifted into left center, coming over the center fielder Battersby, and Battersby will make the grab. Went a long way to make that grab. And there is 2 outs here in the bottom of the third. So 2 down, bases empty for Eagle catcher Aiden Scott. And actually, that is not Aiden Scott. Looks like Alejandro Guerrero getting into the ball game. Takes first pitch low for a ball. Yeah, I looked away to make the change there, but I believe that was ball 2. Pitch on the way, and there's a strike. That pitch misses up and in. See if actually 2-2 is the count. Assist from the home plate umpire. 2-2 pitch to Guerrero, and lifts it into right field. If it stays fair, and actually it went a little further than I thought it would. Garcia with the diving effort, but the ball's going to drop for a base hit, so Guerrero heads up on the base running right there, gets himself to second base. And Nick Reyes to the plate. And we're going to have a probably a courtesy runner because Guerrero also a catcher. We'll call him a pinch runner for now. And it's number 16, Luke Moya. First pitch swinging for Reyes, and he fouls one back. Reyes grounded out to the right side his first time up. Oh, 1 grounded sharply to the first baseman Rosenpaul. Nice play right there by the Warrior first baseman. He'll take it himself for out number 3. So here in the bottom of the 3rd inning, no runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 man left on base. Rosenpaul, Puente, and Benavides due up in the top of the 4th. 5-1 Eagle lead. You guys don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Blast Vision live from the Bishop Invitational.
With the sun staying out later and the weather getting warmer, get out and grill. Stable Street Meat Market has the best selection of fresh quality meats for your next barbecue. Their Angus beef fajitas, Angus hamburger patties, and fresh cut chicken have no added preservative or chemicals. Also, like us on Facebook at Alameda Meats and never miss our weekly specials. Stable Street Meat Market, located at 7626 South Staple Street, number 111 in Kings Crossing. Call us at 361-992-3474. Staple Street Meat Market, proud supporters of South Texas baseball.
Rick Sines with Z-Bart of Corpus Christi is a proud supporter of South Texas athletics. Stop by their location at 4535 Everhart for auto alarms, window tint, diamond gloss, auto detailing, rhino linings, and more. Call 361-985-9274 for more information or to make an appointment. Z-Bart, it's us or rust. Welcome back to the Staple Street Meat Market broadcast booth. Top of the 4th inning we go. And the Eagles with a 5-1 lead over the Tuloso-Midway Warriors. Warriors will send up 3, 4, 5 in the order: Rosenpaul, Puente, and Benavides. Big thank you to everybody who has hit us up on the chat all weekend long. We appreciate you guys. We enjoy interacting with you. And sorry about that. Trying to see if we can stop the static here. A little bit of feedback here. Looks like we got that taken care of. Camden Rosenpaul, first baseman for the Warriors, will lead things off. First pitch missing for a ball, I believe. So ball 1. Sorry, still trying to work on the static a little bit. And that pitch got away from center fit right there. So 2-0 the count on Rosenpaul. Gets a little more hectic when you're by yourself in the booth. Taking care of static becomes a little bit bigger of an issue. 2-0 pitch, and that one misses outside for ball 3. Do want to say thank you to Rudy Trevino. A lot of people don't know, but that young man drives in from San Antonio to help us out, and it was a big help for me over the weekend as that pitch misses. 3-1 the count. Center fit from the windup. Pitch on the way. And popped up third base side. See if it stays in play. It does not. Count goes full. So big help on the assist by Rudy Trevino, allowing us, as he broadcasts on Blast Vision 2, allowing us to get some extra games in. So we appreciate him coming down to help out. He had to head back up to San Antonio today and probably just got to work, actually. He is a full-time student and has a full-time job there in San Antonio. Pitch missing up for ball 4. So leadoff walk to Rosapal, and cleanup man Albert Puente to the plate. So Rudy attending UTSA. So again, thank you to Rudy. I also want to thank my buddy who is usually in the booth with me, and that's Justin Perales. As Rosapal on the move, that pitch was outside. Good throw right there by Alejandro, but that's a tough pitch to have to make a throw on, and so Rosapal will be in at second base safely. 1-0 the count. So Justin Perales will be back on the mic with me on Monday night. We've got the Moody Trojans and the Ray Texans from Whataburger Field. 6 p.m. first pitch. We'll be on with a pregame show, probably at 5:30. Pitch on the way. Swing, and I believe it was fouled off. Big hack right there by Puente. Count evens up at 1-1. One and two on the called strike. One-two pitch on the way, misses up and in. 2-2. Pitch in the dirt and gets past the catcher there, Guerrero, as it bounces right up over his head. So Rosapal will take third base on the wild pitch. Full count on Puente. 5-1 Eagle lead here in the top of the fourth. Nobody out. Rosapal at third. Comes 3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Actually foul tipped into the mitt of Guerrero. Either way, it is out number 1. So 1 down. Christian Benavides to the plate. Designated hitter. Swing and a miss. The first pitch from center fit. Christian grounded into a double play his first time up. Got an RBI sitting over there 90 feet away, and right on cue, he'll drive him in with a base hit up the middle. So 5-2 our score. It's going to bring up the catcher, Johnny Herrera. Matt Rogers giving me some information on Christian Benavides during one of the half innings, saying that he had just come back. I know he had been injured, was the starting quarterback for the Warriors, and got injured early in the season, and so just came back uh, yesterday, as a matter of fact, and had a big ball game. A couple RBI doubles, and he gets an RBI here in this ball game. 5-2 our score here in the top of the fourth. 1-0 pitch in there for a strike. Center field leaning in for the sign. Quick peek over to first base at Benavides. Comes set at the belt. Here comes the pitch. He's going to miss outside. 2 balls and a strike. See some blankets out there, as when we rolled up to the ballpark, it was chilly. 2-1 pitch, fouled off. 2-2. The don't know what it looked like here at 9 o'clock in the morning, because we didn't have, or at 8 o'clock in the morning rather, because the last 2 days we've rolled up to the ballpark at about 8 o'clock in the morning. Today got a little bit of a later start. We're thankful for that. And so we don't know what it looked like, but the past couple of days, the fog was so thick. Yesterday I did not think, I thought there's no way they are starting at 9 o'clock. You cannot see the outfield when we rolled up. And by 9 o'clock it had lifted, didn't clear up, but it lifted. That 2-2 pitch is yanked and gets all the way to the backstop, so Benavides to second base on the wild pitch. Full count on Herrera, 1 down here in the top of the fourth. Benavides leads off second. Center field going to give him a look. Here comes the 3-2, swing and a miss. And the next batter is going to be Mark Chapa. Pitch on the way, and center field starts him off with a strike. And that 0-1 pitch misses low and outside for ball one. 1 ball and a strike. Coach Yeager yesterday telling me that Jake Miller not going to be available to them. So I imagine they're excited to see center field and see what he can do, as they'll need some extra arms, especially in this tough district 29-5A. That pitch missing for ball 2, 2-1 the count. Said he wanted to they're very, very comfortable with Carter Centerfield in center field. So defensively, pretty comfortable with the young man, but they'd like to get him as many at bats as they can and get him rolling. He is the starting quarterback for the Eagles, so some of these other young men, as the pitch misses up and in for ball 4. So a 2-out walk issued to Chapa. Runners at first and second. And the batter is Josh Garcia, the right fielder. First pitch misses outside. Garcia's first at bat here in the ball game. Came in defensively to play right field. Snap throw to first base, but Chapa not going anywhere. So Chapa at first, Benavides at second. 2 down here in the top of the fourth. 1-0 count on Garcia. Here comes the pitch, and that one misses low for ball 2. Comes a 2-0 offering, and that one's high for ball 3. Three and 0 in the dirt, and they're loaded up with 2 outs for the 9-hole hitter, Luis Rios. Actually, that is not Rios. That is Hinojosa. Antonio Hinojosa. First pitch misses up. Ball 1. And the pitch on the way, swing and a miss. 1-1. So Tuloso-Midway Warriors with that light gold jersey, white print. You can't see it. And then we've got 2 other things that are blocking our view here, or rather distorting our view. And one of those is the screen on the window, and then the netting behind it. So it's tough to see. Pitch on the way, swing and a miss. 2-1 the count. So the screen, and then the netting, and then the white lettering on the gold jersey does not make for good on the eyes. Pitch on the way, going to be popped up on the left side, shallow left field. Jake Robbie will make the grab on the outfield grass for out number 3. So the Warriors, they load them up here in the bottom, in the top of the 4th inning, but they cannot get another run across. Do get 1 run on 1 hit, no errors. They leave them loaded. 5-2 our score as we head to the bottom of the 4th. Campbell, Peña, and Robbie due up for the Eagles. You guys don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Blast Vision live from Bishop, Texas.
With the sun staying out later and the weather getting warmer, get out and grill. Stable Street Meat Market has the best selection of fresh quality meats for your next barbecue. Their Angus beef fajitas, Angus hamburger patties, and fresh cut chicken have no added preservative or chemicals. Also, like us on Facebook at Alameda Meats and never miss our weekly specials. Staple Street Meat Market, located at 7626 South Staple Street, number 111 in Kings Crossing. Call us at 361-992-3474. Staple Street Meat Market, proud supporters of South Texas baseball.
Rick Sines with Z-Bart of Corpus Christi is a proud supporter of South Texas athletics. Stop by their location at 4535 Everhart for auto alarms, window tint, diamond gloss, auto detailing, rhino linings, and more. Call 361-985-9274 for more information or to make an appointment. Z-Bart, it's us or rust. Welcome back to the Stable Street Meat Market broadcast booth as we head to the bottom of the 4th. Hinojosa back out on the mound. And the batter will be Bubby Campbell. Campbell looks at a strike. That pitch is going to be ripped into left field. Going to get down for a base hit all the way to the corner. Rounding first and headed to second is Campbell. And he will be in there with a leadoff double. Nice swing right there by the sophomore Bubby Campbell. Great baseball name. And the young man is 2 for 2 in the ball game. So back to the top of the order, Dalen Pena to the plate. And Pena is 1 for 1. Leadoff single, came around to score. Walked and scored his last time up, and Inosa starts him off with a strike. And that pitch missing inside for ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike. On the senior first baseman, Dalen Pena. Pitch misses outside all the way to the backstop. So Campbell to third base on the wild pitch. 2-1 count. 5-2 Eagle lead here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Nobody out. Campbell at third. 2-1 offering. Misses up for ball 3. If you're just joining us, no scoreboard today. Flying solo and just having too many connection issues. We've had that connection issue with the scoreboard all weekend. I think it's just the area we're in. Pops that one sky high into left field, Swearingen under it. And Campbell will tag and score. So a sac fly and an RBI for Pena. And 6-2 ball game. Jake Robbie to the plate. 1 down, base is empty. Pitch on the way. The outer half for a strike. Robbie 1 for 2. Singleton scored his first time up. And that pitch goes foul. 0-2 the count. Robbie at the plate. Betta's on deck. Martinez in the hole for the Eagles. 1 down, base is empty. And Hossa on the mound for the Warriors. The windup and the pitch misses up. 1-2. That pitch is going to be popped up in the infield. It looks like the third baseman, Puente, going to call everybody off and make the grab. Almost behind the mound. 2-way. Xavier Bettis to the plate. Swing and a miss. Bettis no official at bat. Couple of sac flies for the young man. So 2 RBI. 1 to center, 1 to right. Another big swing, but he comes up empty. 0-2 the count. Probably next week, if we have them available, we'll start giving you some stats on these young men as they come up to bat. That one is going to be lined into center field for a base hit. So first base hit of the ball game for Bettis. And a 2-out single. That'll keep the line moving for Martinez. Jake Martinez, second baseman for the Eagles. Pitch on the way, low and outside. Ball 1. The first inning, Jake hit by a pitch, came around to score, grounded out to short in his second at bat. So 0 for 1, the young man. Pickoff move to first. Bet is back in standing. So like I said, next week, if we have the stats available, we'll probably start giving you guys some stats on these young men as they've got a few ball games under their belt at this point. At 1-0 pitch, up and in, 2-0. Eagles with a 6-2 lead here in the bottom of the fourth, 2 down. Pitch on the way. On the corner, throw down to second base is not in time. Actually gets into center field. So Bettis swipes second. 2-1 count. Off the end of the bat and foul. One of the things Coach Yeager mentioned yesterday, and I imagine most coaches just trying to do the same things, trying to get these young men some at-bats. The season cut short last year, and then UIL says, hey, we're going to give you guys an extra week before we get the season going, and the weather in Texas said, yeah, we'll go ahead and take that week back. Pitch on the way, ground ball, left side in the 6 hole, and great job by Garza just to keep that one from getting into the outfield. Probably saved a run right there. As Bettis can run, that gets into left field, and Bettis probably cross. So a great job by Garza as a shortstop. Infield single for Martinez. Tanner Johnson to the plate. First and third, 2 down. Here comes the pitch. Foul back. Tanner 1 for 2. A single in his first at bat. Popped one up to the second baseman his last time up. Pitch on the way in the dirt. Throw down to second base is not in time. Martinez just getting in there under the tag of Garza. So read the down angle well on that pitch and got a good jump. Swipe second. And the aggressiveness on the base paths continues for the Eagles. Swing and a miss. 1 and 2. Comes a pitch, ground ball, and it's going to get through for a base hit. 1 run will score. They're waving around Martinez. He will score. So a 2 RBI single for Tanner Johnson, and it is an 8-2 ball game. And you see the aggressiveness on the base paths, getting Martinez over to second base and into scoring position, and that's another run for the Eagles. Center fit to the plate with Johnson at first. Ground ball, left side, backhanded by Garza. Garza will not even make a throw. Center fit can run, so with that hit in the 5-6 hole, was going to be a tough play, so he opts to hold on to the baseball. And an infield single for center fit. He's 1 for 2. Alejandro Guerrero, the next batter. Pitch in the dirt. Gets away from Herrera, so the runners will advance to second and third. Guerrero with the double. His first time up. Ground ball to Puente at third. Throw over to first is in time to retire the side. But for the Eagles here in the bottom of the fourth, 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, 2 men left on base. Garza, Swearingen, and Rosapal due up for the Warriors when we head to the top of the 5th. You guys are listening to Blast Vision live from the Bishop Invitational.
With the sun staying out later and the weather getting warmer, get out and grill. Stable Street Meat Market has the best selection of fresh quality meats for your next barbecue. Their Angus beef fajitas, Angus hamburger patties, and fresh cut chicken have no added preservative or chemicals. Also, like us on Facebook at Alameda Meats and never miss our weekly specials. Staple Street Meat Market, located at 7626 South Staple Street, number 111 in Kings Crossing. Call us at 361-992-3474. Staple Street Meat Market, proud supporters of South Texas baseball.
Looking to expand your customer base? Hit a home run and advertise right here on Blast Vision. For more information, contact Jake Vasquez at 361-434-0705. That's 361-434-0705. Join us and show your support for South Texas athletics.
Welcome back. Stable Street Meat Market broadcast booth. Top of the 5th. Veterans Memorial Eagles with an 8-2 lead over the Tuloso-Midway Warriors. Looks like Carter Centerfit back out on the mound. This will be his 5th inning of work. Unofficially, I have the young man at 76 pitches coming into this inning. Unofficial. Due up for the Warriors, top of the order, Garza, Swearingen, and Rosapal. MHS 0407 giving us another scoring update. Going to the top of the 6th inning, Pioneer with a 9-3 lead. Looks like Lampkin pitching for the Cow Island Wildcats. Back to the action here. And that first pitch to Garza misses up for ball 1. 1-0, grounded to the left side, picked up by Robbie, fires over to first base in time for out number 1. It's going to bring up left fielder Hunter Swearingen. Wildcats at the McAllen ISD tournament, so that ball game in the Valley. First pitch on the outside corner for a strike. Swearingen 0 for 1 in the ball game with a walk and a ground out. And center fit hitting the outside corner again, 0 and 2. Swing and a miss. And Swearingen goes down swinging for out number 1. Or out number 2, rather. Sorry. So 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 5th. Camden Rosapal, the next batter. Junior first baseman for the Warriors. And Camden 0 for 1. Walked and came around to score in his last at bat. Big hack right there. 0-1 the count. And 0-1 pitch misses outside for ball 1. Ball and a strike. Two and 1. 2 down, bases empty here in the top of the 5th. 8-2 Eagles. Pitch on the way, hard ground ball to the first base side, and Peña signaling he'll take it himself. And Rosapal put it in another gear right there, but Peña able to beat him to the bag. So the Warriors, they go in order. No runs, no hits, no errors. No one left on base. As we head to the top, or rather the bottom of the 5th inning when we come back. You guys don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Blast Vision live from Bishop, Texas.
With the sun staying out later and the weather getting warmer, get out and grill. Stable Street Meat Market has the best selection of fresh quality meats for your next barbecue. Their Angus beef fajitas, Angus hamburger patties, and fresh cut chicken have no added preservative or chemicals. Also, like us on Facebook at Alameda Meats and never miss our weekly specials. Stable Street Meat Market, located at 7626 South Staple Street, number 111 in Kings Crossing. Call us at 361-992-3474. Staple Street Meat Market, proud supporters of South Texas baseball.
.361hsblast.com, your newest source for Coastal Bend 5A baseball and football news. Matt Rogers, Jake Vasquez, George Vondercheck, Stu Duncan, and Pete Garcia, positively spotlighting student athletes, coaches, programs, and schools through insightful features, video, game stories, stats, fan polls, schedules, rosters, and so much more. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. 361hsblast.com. Come check us out.
Welcome back to the Stable Street Meat Market broadcast booth. Bottom of the 5th inning, 8-2 Eagle lead. They'll send up 8, 9, and 1 in the order. And we have a pinch hitter to lead things off. That's going to be number 23, Nick Guerrero. So Guerrero looks at ball 1, 1-0 the count. Pitch on the way, and that one is going to be lifted into left field. Going to get down in front of Swearingen for a base hit. So a single for Guerrero. That'll bring up the designated hitter, Bubby Campbell. Yeah, it looks like number 11 in to run at first base. And actually, that's just Nick Reyes re-entering. Pickoff move to first base. Not in time. It's new first baseman for the Warriors as well. So that's going to be number 30. I actually don't have him on the roster. Runner on the move, and Reyes is going to be tagged out at second base for out number 1. Don't know the call at the plate. Was a ball. We'll give the home plate umpire an assist on that one. He was right on time. 1-0 pitch fouled off. 1-1. Pitch on the way, and that one is going to be popped up and just foul down the right field line. One and two. Talked about the wind here blowing straight out, but it does blow kind of strange at the same time as we saw yesterday. 1-2 pitch, and that one's foul back. We'll do it again at 1 and 2. We did see the some fly balls that were hit out to left field. One in particular that I remember, and it looked like for sure it was going to drop in foul territory, but the wind carrying it back towards the field and actually dropped just fair instead. So weird take on the wind here as Campbell goes down looking. First time they retire Campbell today. 2 down, base is empty. Pena to the plate. And that first pitch at the feet. Pena, his first time this season, we believe, leading off, and I anticipated that might happen at some point during the season, was in the 3 and 4 hole in prior games, and was getting walked a lot. That pitch misses low for ball 2. I imagine that will still happen throughout the season. And that pitch in there for a strike. Robbie batting behind him, and if Robbie can get going, may force some teams to pitch to Pena as that pitch misses low for ball 3. 3-1 the count. But being in the leadoff spot's going to get him a lot more at bats as well, so that is where he is today, and I imagine we'll see that again. That pitch in there for strike 2. So full count on Pena. Missing outside with the 3-2. And he is on base once again. So Pena at first base. And Matt giving me some information. Veterans Memorial Eagles, Pena, defensive end for the Eagles, and it just came out this week. Texas Sports Writers Association named him an all-state player and uses legs right there, and I believe that's his 3rd stolen base of the ball game. Gets himself into second base. Carter Centerfit also named. And both of those guys will do things with their feet on the baseball field. Hot shot over to third base, and Puente diving effort, but it gets past him, and Pena will come around to score. Robbie to second. So an RBI for Jake Robbie. That's his 2nd hit of the ball game. He's 2 for 4. Drives in Pena, and it is a 9-2 Eagle lead. So Robbie at second with 2 outs for Xavier Perez. Pitch on the way. Big cut. 0-1. Perez 1 for 1 in the ball game. And that 0-1 pitch misses low. Eagles have 3 guys starting on this lineup today, and probably will be starting for them, and on that starting lineup rather, every game that played on the football team for them. Dalen Benya, Carter Centerfit, and Nick Reyes. That pitch at the feet. 2-1. So Benya, defensive end, he was named third team All-State, and Carter Centerfit, the quarterback, an honorable mention. And those guys are going to do some big things on the baseball field as well. Pitch on the way, misses outside, 3-1. The Eagles 13-1 state semifinalists this year. School record. Ground ball to the third baseman, Puente. Puente over to first in time for out number 3. But for the Eagles, here in the bottom of the 5th, 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, 1 man left on base. Puente will lead things off for the Warriors when we head to the top of the 6th. About an hour and 41 if they're still going by time limit. So enough time to at least get 1 more in there. And I don't even know, honestly, if they are timed today, but we'll at least get 1 more inning in there. You guys hang tight. We'll be right back. Blast Vision Live from Bishop, Texas.
With the sun staying out later and the weather getting warmer, get out and grill. Stable Street Meat Market has the best selection of fresh quality meats for your next barbecue. Their Angus beef fajitas, Angus hamburger patties, and fresh cut chicken have no added preservative or chemicals. Also, like us on Facebook at Alameda Meats and never miss our weekly specials. Stable Street Meat Market, located at 7626 South Staple Street, number 111 in Kings Crossing. Call us at 361-992-3474. Staple Street Meat Market, proud supporters of South Texas baseball.
Looking to expand your customer base? Hit a home run and advertise right here on Blast Vision. For more information, contact Jake Vasquez at 361-434-0705. That's 361-434-0705. Join us and show your support for South Texas athletics.
Welcome back to the Staple Street Meat Market broadcast booth as we head to the top of the 6th. New pitcher on the mound for the Eagles, and it's going to be Tanner Johnson. So Tanner Johnson takes over, and a new third baseman, and that is going to be Larry Moya. So Moya takes over at third. See if I see any other defensive changes for you. Looks like we may have a new center fielder, and we do. So in center field, looks like Reyes. Yeah, new center fielder. So out in center fielder, Centerfit. So he'll stay in the game, play center field, and the first pitch from Johnson to Puente is in there for a strike. So Centerfit in center, and Larry Moya at third, Johnson on the mound. 0-1 pitch, foul back, 0-2. We'll ask Coach Bettis, who's in here in the booth with us, if he knows, are these games timed today? Do you know? Okay, so probably so. We went ahead and set the timer just in case, as that pitch misses over the head of Puente. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Imagine this will be the last at-bat for the Warriors. Pitch on the way, ground ball to the second baseman Martinez. Martinez scoops it up over to first base in time. 1 away. One down, base is empty. 9-2 Eagle lead here in the top of the sixth. We're an hour 45 in. I'll give you the final line on Carter Centerfit. 5 innings pitched. 2 runs. 2 runs on 2 hits. Both runs were earned. 5 walks and 4 strikeouts. Again, thank you to Matty Rogers for the assist right there. Pitch on the way in there for a strike. The batter, Christian Benavides. Swing and a miss for out number 2. So the Warriors down to their last out right here. And they will send up their catcher, Johnny Herrera. Johnson from the windup. And that pitch fouled straight back. Don't forget, following this game, we have the King Mustangs and the Robstown Cotton Pickers. Pitch misses outside. Ball and a strike. Head at 0 for 2 in the ball game. Pitch on the way. And again, fouls it straight back. 1-2. King Mustangs, Robstown Cotton Pickers scheduled for a 2 p.m. start. 1-2 pitch. Just gets a piece of it. Fouls it back. Yeah, 1-2 pitch, swing and a miss. And that will do it. So that is our final. 9-2 our score. Take a quick break. Quick commercial break. When we come back, we'll get you some final totals from the ball game, so you guys don't go anywhere. Hang tight. We'll be right back. Blast Vision live from Bishop, Texas.
With the sun staying out later and the weather getting warmer, get out and grill. Stable Street Meat Market has the best selection of fresh quality meats for your next barbecue. Their Angus beef fajitas, Angus hamburger patties, and fresh cut chicken have no added preservative or chemicals. Also, like us on Facebook at Alameda Meats and never miss our weekly specials. Stable Street Meat Market, located at 7626 South Staple Street, number 111 in Kings Crossing. Call us at 361-992-3474. Staple Street Meat Market, proud supporters of South Texas baseball.
Rick Sines with Z-Bart of Corpus Christi is a proud supporter of South Texas athletics. Stop by their location at 4535 Everhart for auto alarms, window tint, diamond gloss, auto detailing, rhino linings, and more. Call 361-985-9274 for more information or to make an appointment. Z-Bart, it's us or rust.
Looking to expand your customer base? Hit a home run and advertise right here on Blast Vision. For more information, contact Jake Vasquez at 361-434-0705. That's 361-434-0705. Join us and show your support for South Texas athletics.
.hsblast.com, your newest source for Coastal Bend 5A baseball and football news. Matt Rogers, Jake Vasquez, George Vondercheck, Stu Duncan, and Pete Garcia, positively spotlighting student athletes, coaches, programs, and schools through insightful features, video, game stories, stats, fan polls, schedules, rosters, and so much more. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. 361hsblast.com. Come check us out.
Welcome back to the Staple Street Meat Market broadcast booth. as we wrap up game 1 of 3 here from Bishop, Texas to finish up this Bishop Invitational. 9-2 Eagles are final over the Tuloso-Midway Warriors. For Tuloso-Midway, 2 runs on 2 hits. They committed 1 error, and the Eagles, 9 runs on 12 hits. They committed no errors. The win goes to Carter Centerfit, 5 innings pitched, 2 runs, both earned on 2 hits, 5 walks and 4 strikeouts. And the loss to Mark Chapa. Chapa, 1 inning pitched, 5 runs, 4 earned on 4 hits, 2 walks and 1 strikeout. And that will do it. The next ball game will be the King Mustangs and the Robstown Cotton Pickers, and we'll have that game for you. They are scheduled for a 2 p.m. first pitch, so we'll be on the air right before 2 p.m. So you guys be sure you come back and join us. And don't forget to, if it's your first time getting on, subscribe. Hit that subscribe button on YouTube, and every time we go live, you'll get a notification letting you know, when we do go live. I want to thank everyone who hit us up on the chat here in this ball game. Thank you so much. Thank you to MHS0407 for getting us those scoring updates as well. So thank you guys. We'll go off the air, like I said, quickly. We'll be back right before 2 p.m., right before the start of this ball game. We'll get you starting lineups, and we'll get that one underway. The final ball game of the night, or of the afternoon rather, will be 4:30 scheduled first pitch between the Bishop Badgers and the Gregory Portland Wildcats. So 2 more ball games on tap for you, and we'll be back in just a bit. Jake Vasquez signing out for a few. We'll see you here in just a bit.